turn.
Yeah.
Welcome, Geek Nation. Welcome, Geek Nation, to One Shot. There is a library of games that don't always get the love and attention that they deserve. Every week, we will run a one shot to display the wonderful world of tabletop RPGs. Tonight's totally awesome game is Shadow of the Century by Evil Hat, the latest in the Centurion line. You play in a totally rad setting of the 1980s. So, put on your Goonies t-shirt, grab your Duran Duran cassette tape, and get ready to roll some fate dice, because we are going to dial it up to max.
That's okay.
Beautiful. I wore a RoboCop t-shirt.
Hey everybody, Geek Nation. As Lily stated, we'll be running Shadow of the Century. Yeah.
I'm okay. I'm better now.
By Evil Hat Productions. If you like what you see, you can actually pick this game up at your friendly local game store and from Evil Hat. And I was trying to get their website up here at evilhat.com. That's pretty easy.
Mm-hmm.
And if you buy a hard copy from either of those, you show your receipt to Evil Hat, they will honor that and email you the PDF version as well. If you're at conventions, you can find Evil Hat products, Fate products at Indie Press Revolution booth. They follow us on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty much it.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not familiar with Fate, you have 46.
Well, they're not really D6.
No, they're modified D6s. 6-sided dice. On one side, there's a plus, there's a minus, and then there's a blank. You roll all 4, and you just tally it up. So pluses and minuses equal each other out. If it's a plus, 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 minus, then it's 2. Then you add your rank and your skill to it. You can actually invoke a character aspect, which you'll see in play, for a +2 to your roll or a reroll. And to do so, they hand me a fate chip that they have. They start with a few, or 1 to 2, 3, depending on how many they bought with stunts. And then I can, on the same side, I can compel those same aspects to make them do something different in the story, and they earn fate points that way. They can also deny it and pay me a fate point, but
we don't do that.
Once you hit 0, you've lost free will, basically. So, all right.
Were you using Sirenscape for this game?
No, I think for Escape. So, before we jump into the adventure, we are doing a Twitch takeover. So, you see down below, we have 2 out of 20 subscribers, 119 out of 200 followers, and 2,000 bits out of 50,000. Once we hit any of those, for every time we hit it, we'll do a special night of a game called Fiasco, which we'll get into later. But you guys can choose our characters, our setting, and all that, and we'll just react. So just keep that in mind. So tonight's adventure is called Suburban Science is Not a Christmas Movie. You'll see why we go into that. So anyway, going around the table, Lily, can you just say your name and a little bit of who you are? Just leave the gossip stuff out because I'll explain what we do with that.
Okay. My name is Jennifer Walsh, but people call me Jeannie. I like inventing stuff, but people really don't think that I'm like that, but I am, because I'm way smarter than most people.
Okay.
My name is Randall Walsh. I am Jeannie's brother, as well as our other sibling here.
So we all go to the same high school. We're all the same age, even though somehow we're not. Triplets. I am officially the oldest and the youngest. We'll get to that. But and I am the high school. I'm not the quarterback, but I am the running back. I am the high school star, and I play shortstop in baseball during baseball season. All about sports. Go sports.
Meh. Meh sports.
I am Meg Walsh. Don't call me Margaret. Call me Fade. I don't like to take up as much attention as my siblings. I like to kind of find a quiet nook and just disappear and read comic books. I like to go see movies and just lose myself in the dark and watch horror movies and things like that. But mostly you're going to catch me reading. I've been known to disappear, and I've been known to pop up when I'm least expected.
Okay. It's too bad this isn't like real time because Megan really love all the movies out now. All the superheroes.
Oh, totally would.
Yeah.
She loved Captain Marvel.
All right. We have not seen that yet, so no spoilers.
It's awesome. See it. That's all I'm saying.
All right. So, hey, thanks, White Raven Knight, for following. Appreciate it. Yeah. You guys have a strange kind of upbringing.
Mm-hmm.
Your father, Professor and Dr. Scott Walsh, and you had a mother at one point who disappeared about 10 years ago. He's kind of been distant, spent a lot of time in the work shed, probably doing sciencey stuff, where you guys get probably your interest in science. Do you have it? I don't know how to explain yours. Your lack of interest. But lately he's coming around, trying to reconnect, and invited you all to. And you guys let's back up. You guys live in the wonderful suburbs of Shermer, Illinois. You go to the same high school. But he's invited you to Chicago to a ceremony where he's being honored among colleagues at the Nakatomi Plaza in Chicago.
Sounds like the most boring thing we could possibly do on a Friday night.
Probably.
But he's trying, and so maybe you guys feel like you can try too.
Maybe we'll get a steak out of it.
Maybe we'll get a steak out of it. It's true.
Okay. So you guys arrive at the plaza to the second floor. There's a big ballroom, and you're all sitting around. There's a lot of science. There's a convention on the first floor, where there are inventors, gadgetry, or just inventors, I guess, and scientists are showing off their latest and greatest.
I've already looked at it. I wasn't impressed.
But now it's dinner at the ceremony.
It's time for that free steak.
It's not that free steak. Rub steak.
Okay. Well, the other option is probably fish.
Steak.
You want my steak? I'm just eating the vegetables.
Yes.
Okay.
Weird. I love eating cow.
Delicious.
Yeah.
I've been listening to the Smiths a lot, so.
So there's a lot of speeches of his colleagues, and it's really boring to you guys. You guys are 17. They're talking about changing the world and making it a better place, and how they're here to honor their colleague.
To state it, I'm not really paying attention. I have headphones on and I'm listening to something on my Walkman. Probably a mixtape.
Okay. Did you make the mixtape? You didn't make the mixtape. That's the other character. It's not playing, so never mind.
Yes, I made
made
my
mixtape.
own mixtape.
Okay. What's on it?
Like there's some Madonna and some Cyndi Lauper and probably some Duran Duran and Flock of Seagulls.
Okay.
And Depeche Mode. And I don't know. Yeah, just stuff.
Okay.
I'm listening to Joy Division.
Do y'all have Walkmans on?
I don't because that's lame.
Okay.
You're lame. No.
But I am bored. I am officially bored. Wish that I had had a Walkman on me. This is the most boring thing I've ever been to.
So looking around, you do see no other people your age. There are men and women. Then the MC, calls and says, "Now we're going to bring up the man of the hour. Your favorite doctor and professor, our colleague, the great Scott Walsh." And there was great applause.
Great Scott!
It's not my favorite doctor.
Now, at this point, I totally forgot to add this in here.
The building explodes. We all die.
How did it go?
That was the quickest one shot ever.
It's like when they get to your favorite doctor part, I like look around for Tom Baker, and I'm like totally disappointed.
You start hearing things,
Mhm.
extra noise in the room.
It's loud in here. Then people would be like more respectful or something when our dad's up there. I mean, I understand being disrespectful for our dad, for us, but we're his kids. That's getting really loud in here.
You're feeling very anxious. Like you need to just get out. And you start to phase a little in your chair. Like into your chair.
Like, whoa, that feels weird.
And at this point, the room is filled with armed mercenaries shooting in the air,
That's not very nice.
and they're taking your father hostage with other people on stage. And everyone in the room is being kind of ushered. What do you guys do?
I assume we're on the like standard convention center table, so it's like a folding table with like a cheap tablecloth
Yeah.
draped over it.
Totally climb underneath the table.
I'm under the tablecloth.
Yeah, under the table, hiding.
If I kind of like go with that sort of sinking, I was already sinking down, so I just sort of slip under the.
Who's sitting next to you? Are you all sitting like?
We're probably at the same table.
I know, but are you away? Who's like next to Meg? Like right next to Meg?
Probably me.
Your sister just went through a chair.
I think that was totally unreal. I don't know what's happening. Meg? What was that?
I like tap you on the shin. I like lift up the thing.
Well, I was never gonna get under there anyway.
Okay. So you have a table? What do you do?
I'm gonna bravely get under the table
Okay.
Right.
because I need to make sure my siblings are okay.
Sure.
What are we gonna do? This is like totally lame. All those guys are totally lame. I mean, I can't even.
How many are there?
Can I grab an
There were-
awareness roll to see if I like got a count before I slipped under?
Sure.
Great.
There were that many?
You saw like 5, 10, 5 to 10.
So just to cover the mechanic for my own mental well-being, and those of us who aren't familiar with it. So I just roll it, and you have a difficulty in mind, or do you tell me what I need?
Yeah.
Like
you,
it's a
yeah.
I need a
You roll your
Average.
report,
You
take
roll your dice.
right,
And then you take what they are and
and
okay,
add it to my 3 awareness.
Yes.
So like my awareness is 3 is good. Is that
yeah.
Right.
and-
Right, like if I don't have any awareness. Like if I was rolling it, I rolled 2 pluses and 2 minuses, so that would put me at 0. 'Cause pluses and minuses will cancel each other out.
Right.
And then you add it to whatever you have.
But do I know what level I need to?
Yeah, typically you should know what level you need.
Well, I rolled 3 pluses and a blank, so that gives me a 6. So I was like, I apparently got a good look around before I went under the table.
Yeah, there's about 30 men.
They're like whispering, 30 guys, guns.
There's still a lot of moving around, chaos.
So lame.
They're flipping over tables that other people are hiding under. So what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna wait till they're close. And about to flip our table, and I'll flip it up instead and try to hit them with it. I'm not totally not a fighter, but I'm gonna try and.
Well, there's not any near you. You
Okay.
just you hear people from tables and people screaming.
Well, if they get close, that's my plan. I'm gonna let them know. Let's flip the table and like hit them guys in the face of the table. Does that sound good? I don't know. I'm not a fighter.
Great. So here is something that I had wondered about and didn't really have a chance to follow up on. All right, so I would spend a point. I would spend a point to invoke my Gonzo stunt. Is that correct? I'm a
And
little.
that's how it says.
I'm a little.
No. Well,
It depends on what it is.
no. Just once per scene, you can do this.
Yeah. If I avoid danger by doing so, it costs a point.
Okay.
Well, so here's my question: Can I take them with me by spending a point? It's not something I specifically wrote down
This
on
is new to
to
you.
do my dimension step.
No, it's only you.
We're gonna try to make the table move to the
That would
door.
have been like a soul level 3 thing to do.
Right.
Right now the gonzometer is at 1.
Like what's on the table? There's like
Plates,
knives and forks and plates,
Silverware,
silverware,
candlesticks,
candlesticks.
whatever.
I have a Walkman. I am going. It's gonna make me sad. My dad's gonna owe me another Walkman.
Another.
I'm going to take a fork, 2 forks, and my Walkman, and I'm going to add bubble gum, and I'm going to string them together to create a device that feeds electricity through the fork.
Yeah.
You're making a taser out of your Walkman.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
to like stab them in the foot.
Use your bubble gum too?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
gonna use my bubble gum. Dad owes me a Walkman. I'm using the cord to attach from the headphones to attach to the fork. And maybe wrap it.
Okay.
With some napkin or something, so it's not electrocuting me when I
Sure.
hold the fork. And I'm going to invent a little shock device.
Okay.
When I hit play, it's going to.
While you're doing that, the thing wants out.
Yes.
You want out of this room. You want completely out of this room.
I got a 3. I got a 3.
Okay. So by your stunt, you create it.
No, wait, I have a 5. Because I had a +2. So, and I lost
Are
2.
you creating this as an aspect?
I'm creating this as, and I'm going to shock them in the foot and stun them.
But you're creating advantage.
Yeah.
Then you create an aspect of your taser and
Walkman taser.
1 free invoke. Now you can always keep using it, but after the 1 free invocation, you have to spend a fate point. And that's also true on your side. If she tosses it to you, you can use it.
To stun.
I'm going to scurry from table to table.
Okay, your brother takes off.
Where are you going?
He's
I-
gone.
So
Fuck, man.
I have an aspect from my thief ability. So my go bag is like a backpack.
That's stunned.
That's done. Excuse me. You're right. Rob knows this game much better than I do. I have a stunt from my thief aspect, which is a go bag. So I'm going to say that my big floppy, oversized, shapeless messenger bag black, of course, is like next to my chair. So
Okay.
I'm going to get my go bag by kind of reaching a hand out from under the table and yanking it to me. And that is going to, and because I'm glad you mentioned free invocations. I get 3 free invocations to have what I need with the go bag.
And that's once per session? Or?
That is once per episode.
Okay.
So I have like 3. So once per episode, I get my bag, and then so I have 3 invocations I can use during this. And then once it apparently,
Then it just costs 2 points.
as long as it's plausible for me to get it. So I mean, I can't pull a aluminum ladder out of my go bag.
Eventually you could.
Eventually, yeah.
All right, so what are you pulling out of there?
No, I have to say I'm getting my bag
Okay.
in order for this to kick off. So like I'm not running away from wherever we are, leaving my go bag by my chair.
I'm not running away. I'm just strategically withdrawing.
Okay.
Getting my bag.
I'm repositioning.
So that gives you the go bag with 3 invocations.
Correct.
Okay. So write go bag on that index card. I draw 3 boxes out. So he took off running, scurrying from table to table.
I don't think I'm nearly as good at scurrying from table to table as he is, but I'm going to try to follow him anyway, because carry, like, with one hand, have my little Walkman shocker thing
Okay.
clutched to my chest.
Sure.
I'm like cussing as I go.
You have your go bags. What are you following?
Right. Before I fall, I will, but before I do that, I am going to sigh because I really love Joy Division. I'm going to take my Walkman off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take the headphones out. I'm going to thumb the volume up as high as possible, and I'm going to slide it in the opposite direction so that we've got a Walkman blaring music over there while we're
table?
going this way.
Under the table?
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right. So you do that.
And then I follow, if I can do that on the same time.
Are you being stealthy at all?
I totally am.
I could try. I don't know how stealthy I am, but I could
No.
really try.
Okay.
That was not the description of the point you gave me.
No, that's fine. All right.
Let's see if I can be stealthy.
You two go stealth, and I'm gonna try to shoot him.
I'm just
No,
looking at it.
I have a -2. I am like tripping over myself,
I'm going under a
falling
different
with
table than they are.
my butt
So
up
they're
in
running
there.
for the door.
I'm going under. I'm heading.
Okay.
to the
Well,
door.
how about you know that they're going to the straight?
They're just booking it.
Yeah.
I'm going under tables.
So lame. I
Wow.
hate this. I wish I was at home.
So the bad news is I only get 1 plus and 3 blanks. The good news is I have a 5 in stealth, so I get a 6.
Okay.
I totally did not.
They don't pay attention to you because they're paying attention to the your brother and sister running to the door. Let's see. We are at now +2 because the denominator is now. All right. Well, that is -2 on the dice roll. So that's 3 to hit you. So you roll athletics to dodge.
Both of us? Him?
I'll roll for you next.
Okay. I'm gonna growl while I do this.
Sure.
So I get another +1, which is really helpful because that's gonna be a total of 4.
All right. So you dodge out of the way. Succeed, but not with style. So
Right.
there's no aspects against them. Shooting at you. Another -2. So that's 3 to hit you.
They're probably gonna hit me. Just letting you know.
I don't know.
I have
Wow.
a -1.
I can see that from here.
I have a -1.
Okay. Now, on your stress, the way this works,
Yeah.
You might have to take a consequence.
Mm-hmm.
It's over your 2 boxes.
Yeah.
Well, no, you have 3 boxes, don't you?
Yes.
You can mark the 3 box
I mark the 3 box, take a consequence. A mild one.
if you want. Yes.
It's just a flesh wound.
Okay. You're now out the door.
Okay.
It's locked. But it's like the push. The push
Okay.
release. You just got to really push really hard. So
Okay.
make a
Athletics.
sure.
I don't think I need a ball yet. 4.
Okay. You hit the doors and just swing right open.
Almost like I'm a football player.
I run through.
Like you body check it with your
Yeah.
shoulder.
And just keep going.
Yep.
Yep. I follow.
Okay.
Running. With my invention in my hand.
All right. And it takes you a little bit to get there. Now 2 guards are turning to face them to shoot. What do you do?
You said the gonzo meter is at 2.
1.
Is it 1? Okay.
Not guards. Mercenaries.
Right. Yeah. And again, I apologize, but with the Shadow of the Century aspect of the Fate system, with the Gonzo meter at 1, I can invoke my level 1 Gonzo thing. Does that cost a Fate point?
No. It's active now.
Okay, so I
If
will.
you activate anything higher than
Than that.
Gonzo level, you have to pay a fate point.
All right. I don't like that they're. Okay, so I'm under a table. I see them pointing guns at my sibs. I don't like it. So I'm going to pay a fate point to. Would you? Thank you.
Just like there.
I'm going to activate my level 2 elf special, and I'm going to use it to defend. Can I use it to defend on someone else's behalf? So what I would like to do is push my hands through the floor and have them materialize behind their backs, and I'm not trying to hurt them, but I'm trying to give them a shove that's going to spoil their aim when they shoot at them.
So really, you're creating an advantage.
You're creating an advantage.
Okay.
So you'll use stealth. And actually, you don't know that you can do this yet. You just you're recalling upon your hours spending reading comic books,
Right.
And X-Men comics.
Exactly.
At the very worst, you could punch the floor. I mean, really.
Yeah.
So you feeling some kind of you're a superhero now, in your mind.
I'm like Kitty Pryde, like TM.
So you're going to roll against. In my head, I pick a number.
Okay.
It's very low. So if you roll 3 above that target, you can create an aspect with 3 free invocations.
Okay.
2.
All right, and it's
2
on.
invocations.
And it's on stealth. You said.
Yes.
Those offset, so I have a +1, so that's a 6.
Okay. Yes, you can create an advantage or aspect.
Like off balanced or something.
If you're shoving them or you're trying to weird them out.
I'm just trying to. I'm behind them and I'm shoving them. They won't
Okay.
know where it came from, but they're just pushed off balance when they hit the trigger.
Sure.
So, and write that on a card.
And then you'll check it when we actually use it to give them the -2.
Okay, and how many? 1 invocation?
2. Creating it gives you 1, and then if it was 2 above it, it gives you another.
I rolled 6.
Yeah,
3
you
above
get
it.
Yay.
2 or 3 above it. I should have read the rules.
I ran out of time.
Yeah.
I'm just So if we get any rules wrong, we apologize. I'm going as close as I can for other games we played in the past. I think what you'll do is you'll tag that when you roll your athletics to dodge.
Okay.
Instead of them
Sure.
being negative.
You could do either.
Yeah.
By the rules, you could do either.
It's the same difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're going to take a shot. I'm
Who are
just
they
gonna,
shooting at?
You.
Okay.
And that's 4.
So you're going to use one of
Okay.
theirs to check off that, and that's going to give me a +2. So I start with 4, 6, and then I roll nothing on the dice, so 6.
Okay. So you succeed in dodging. +4 to hit. So you can tag that for free.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to tag
Use
that.
the other one.
So those are gone now. Unless you want to pay a hit point to get past them.
Okay. I'm going to use that, and then I have +2.
Okay.
So that cancels out.
So it's tie.
Yeah.
Okay. And obviously he squeaks by, or she squeaks by as they're recoiling back and missing.
Mm-hmm.
So where you guys go? You're on the second floor.
Mm-hmm. We don't know this building at all.
Nope.
I am going to listen to the machinery around, like the security cameras and stuff, and try to try to just see if there's a safe place for us to go.
Okay. Well, before you get to that point,
Mm-hmm.
the extra noise, you're hearing it stronger up here because there's less people,
Mm-hmm.
but you hear, how would you say the machine talks?
Digitally.
So you hear like digital noise. And when you're going towards the elevator, it gets stronger.
Mm-hmm.
Or towards any kind of electronics, it gets stronger.
Okay.
And you don't know if they hear it, you hear it.
Yeah. I
You
want
can
to cover up
confirm
my
it.
ears a little.
Just cover your ears.
It's so loud. Anyway, I'm gonna get on the elevator and I'm gonna go, what do you think of a safe place? And then I'm gonna roll insight for the elevator to automatically choose a floor for us that's safe.
So your sister is just talking to, you don't know who.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
When we
You
get on
think
the
she's
elevator.
talking, she asks you where you think it's a safe place.
And then the elevator is going to maybe choose a floor without
She's
us
hearing
pushing a button.
things you guys don't hear.
She thinks it's Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
She's broken. The situation is broken, my sister.
I got a 4. If I'm using insight, I got a 4.
Okay.
Wait. No, I have a 6
Mhm.
because I have a +2.
Sure.
We should find a phone.
So your safe place, it does not take you down. It takes
Okay.
you up.
The elevator just starts going up. None of us pushed a button. It's just going up now.
Could be something coffee, you don't know. So we done.
I'm getting back against the wall. It's the elevator.
So
Trying to...
who got in the elevator? Who
I
got in
did.
the elevator?
I got in the elevator.
You guys in the elevator?
Yeah.
Okay.
If she's going, I'm going.
Okay.
I'm
Does
gonna
the-
hide in the corner so that if anyone's out there, I can have cover.
Okay.
Does the elevator have one of those emergency phones in it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull out the emergency phone and see if I can get a hold of somebody.
Okay. You get security at the front desk.
All right, I'm a kid. So I'm gonna say we have shots fired on this in the banquet hall on the second floor. We need help. Call the police.
Yeah, I heard the shots fired. We called the police. Where are you?
We're hiding in the kitchen.
Okay, we'll come to you. Stay safe.
Hang on.
Okay.
I lied.
And then it opens up on the kitchen. I'm just kidding.
The kitchen's on the 35th floor, which is why our steak was cold.
It's with the convention center, so you're fine.
Okay.
So what are you guys doing?
I don't know. We're waiting for the elevator to take us to a floor.
Yeah,
I'm
you
taking-
got time.
I'm taking cover
Mhm.
in the corner.
I'm disliking the elevator music.
Takes you to the 22nd floor.
Okay. When it opens, I'm gonna peek around the corner and see if there's anyone out there.
It's an unfinished floor.
Mm-hmm.
You see some clear, well, it's like completely clear. It's like foggy. It's tarp.
Yeah.
There's unfinished walls, unfinished like painted walls. There's like the metal frames of an
Mhm.
office.
Is
You get the
there
feel it's an office.
Yeah. Is there anything in there? Like, there's no machinery or anything in there yet. Do I hear anything?
You hear faint stuff, but it's not like a phone or anything. It's different.
Okay. I'm going to slowly get off and trying to look around.
You see construction equipment.
Okay.
I saw.
Mhm. I still have my shock device.
So they whoever was working on this board left their stuff and just took off the weekend.
Oh, cool. Same. Do they have a crowbar?
Sure.
I'm gonna grab a crowbar
Okay.
because that could come in handy.
And just stick it in your bag.
If I stick with the crowbar, since I grabbed the crowbar, can I stick it in my bag and then have it without invoking the invocations in my go bag?
No, it's mechanically you have to pull whatever you're pointing out at the time.
All right. So no, I'm just gonna carry it.
Okay.
You're gonna find something, like just a piece of metal,
Okay.
to use as a weapon.
Sure. You find something scrap metal. It's fine. Something they haven't put together yet. So moments pass and you don't hear any sirens.
It's like we should call 911 anyway. Not that I see a phone on this floor.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not a go bag and pull out one of the big brick phones out.
I thought about that. We're in an office building. I'm gonna kind of hope to find a phone, but I could do that if like I thought about that. My go bag may have a big ugly brick cell phone in it after all, but I'm going to.
Okay. Well,
It's like who were those guys?
what are our priorities here?
Not get shot.
Do we need to like rescue our dad?
Probably.
I mean, we could live with mom.
Do you know where mom is?
Do you know who your mom is? No. I don't.
Of course, I know who my mom is. I mean, I kind of remember her, I guess. We have one. I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone has a mom.
All right, I won't argue with you there.
So,
But that pretty much leaves us to saving Dad.
Mm.
okay.
How
I
do we-
guess he pays the bills.
Yeah, how do we do that though? I mean, kids, teenagers.
But we don't take on 30 people at a time, so we have to isolate them.
Oh, I know. I don't know. I don't know. I lied. I really don't know.
At
could
this
just-
moment, the elevator goes.
Ding.
I
I hit the wall next to the elevator.
You what?
Like,
Oh, your height.
yeah, I'll hide on the other side.
All right, roll.
And
Stealth.
I'm out. I bam.
Okay.
I have a -1.
I have 3, which is
Yeah,
Yeah,
about.
Yes.
do I have to
three.
Mhm.
do I
You're
have
just
to
gone.
do I have to roll stealth? Yeah, since I'm like physically not present there anymore.
Yeah, go ahead and roll stealth. I mean, you can come back in and knock someone over accidentally.
That's 3 pluses, so that's an 8.
Yeah, you know where your sister is. You're hiding, and all of a sudden, he's like by the wall by the elevator.
Yeah, I'm on the other side.
And you guys look back. and I'm
I'll
not
follow his
there.
example. I'll decide that he knows what he's doing, even though I do not.
The door opens.
Mhm.
Now, does that succeed with style?
Yes. So you can create, if you're creating an aspect, yes. That's what Succeed with Style does. You'll need to create an aspect with 2 implications
Okay.
about your status. All right, so they come out, rifles up, like looking around. They're dressed all in black.
The one closest to me,
Mhm.
I'm going to stab him in the neck with my gadget.
Before you do that,
Uh-huh.
one of them just turns and just waylays at you.
Okay. I'm going to growl at him.
Your brother just growled at somebody.
He's a boy. Boys are weird.
I have
So 2 hit
5.
you. 5?
Yeah.
Okay, so you
Succeed with style.
yes,
So I get a boost on the next one?
sure. So we'll say he swings and he hits the wall above your head, next to your head. It's probably drywall, so it's this is stuck. So his hand's in the wall, so you can make that
Okay.
aspect.
Okay. Are you gonna
Yeah.
stab
I
somebody?
can do it.
Yeah, I'm going to stab someone in the neck.
Okay.
What am I rolling? Am I rolling fight or am I rolling gadgetry?
Gadgetry. This is all one thing. You got to hit him and then hit it.
6.
Okay. Yeah, you hit him.
Okay.
Mark him off. So that guy goes down. The other guy's still up.
And then I have it, but there's nothing free invoke on it anymore.
Sure.
I'm gonna swing my stick at him.
Okay.
And use this boost. Obviously. So 6 to hit him.
Okay. Yeah, he goes down.
So I just club him upside the head.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick up a gun. I'm like, should we learn how to use these? Like, and then I'm gonna like accidentally shoot it. And it's just gonna shoot like the tarp. Like,
Okay.
I'm like, no, put it down.
Was it just the two of them?
So for succeeding in style with that, I have created an aspect called well secluded I see all. And I'm gonna
Well, they're down. There's no.
Well,
else coming.
right, yeah, but by traveling through this extra dimensional space, like I succeed so well that like I travel a little ways through extra dimensional space, but a lot of ways through physical space, and caught glimpses. You know, I passed through many points at once, and so I will have 2 awareness invocations. Does that work for you?
Well, it's for stealth. That's what you're rolling for.
Okay, so it has to be tagged to the same. Well, then,
No. It can be.
No,
It's just
but-
a bonus to whatever.
all right.
But it would have to be created by stealth.
Well, okay. I mean, so I'm secluded and I can see things, you know, that they.
Like you don't have to say it's for awareness. You just say it's for whatever role your role is next.
Right.
You just
Okay. So being in this extra dimensional space has given me some kind of awareness,
Okay. That's fine.
or that I can see things out of it. Anyway, there it is.
Anyway, you got 2 guys knocked out.
I'm going to step out of the space behind them and say, "Wow, cool."
what do they have on them? Are they like? Do they have handcuffs? Do they have?
Zip ties.
So they have zip ties. There's a walkie-talkie on one of them.
I'm gonna
Okay.
take the walk.
It's industrial, so it has different channels.
Yeah. So we'll let you have the walkie-talkie, and we'll zip tie the guys.
Okay.
Can I just have a purse that I keep stuff in?
Do you have an actual handbag, or do you
Yeah.
have a clutch?
I have a handbag.
Okay.
Clutches are for
Well, she's
like,
a gadgety person. She
Well,
would
I
have
know,
like a
but-
big.
ladies.
I know, but you're at a gala thing, so
I don't care.
I was asking.
No, it's like a fashion clutch.
Okay.
Oh, did we have to actually get dressed up for this?
I was just asking.
Somewhat,
Somewhat.
not really.
I'm like totally wearing a dress, but I'm wearing combat boots.
All right. So what you guys do?
So I'm in formal attire
Okay.
because that's more fun when I.
Is your
That's
tie
like-
still? Is it undone? Is it
No, it's
hanging, or-
perfect.
Okay.
But then
I'm
when
sexy.
when you really like wolf out, it'll be like
There's
Chip
no
and-
wolf.
You'll be a chip and wolf
There's
Oh.
no
There's
wolf.
no wolf.
Um,
or whatever.
is there like tarp that's not up on the?
You're spoiling the story for viewers.
Sorry.
Is there like tarp that's not hanging up? That's just like off to the side.
Well, you can just rip it off.
Okay, someone in the back. We'll take after we take what we have off. These guys can roll them up on tarp and push them over in the corner out of the way.
Okay. So you'll probably take more than just you.
That's fine.
Oh, I'll help.
I'll take him because he's strong.
Okay. Not saying that you're weak, but just these are bigger guys.
Yeah,
All right.
he's
So,
stronger than I am.
You have walkie-talkie. You guys have ties. You tie up the guys, roll them up, and grab.
Hmm.
What else you got?
He can have the zip ties. If I need him, I'll ask for him. But I
Okay.
want the walkie-talkie. It
Okay.
could be useful. It has like things in it.
Gag them with duct tape. Tape their mouth shut.
I don't have duct tape.
Is there?
There could be duct tape laying around.
There is. You know, I'm gonna. That sounds like a go bag thing.
I mean, it's construction site. There's probably duct tape around here.
I'm gonna reach into my go bag. I'm gonna pull out a big old roll of duct tape.
Why do you have duct tape in your bag?
Never know. It came in handy, didn't it?
Yeah, but that's a little creepy.
You never know.
I know it's creepy.
Okay.
I do know.
It is creepy, but useful.
Yeah, it's creepy but useful. I may need to
much
borrow some
like
later.
myself. So what's the problem?
All right, so we need a plan of action.
Yeah.
So I say we go down to the floor.
Well, we took it down 2 guys, so that means that likely it was 28, right?
28. Start to tally.
Start tally.
They weren't wearing like vests or anything, like bulletproof vests or anything like that.
Well, they're armored. Armored clothing.
Maybe we could steal a jacket or something before we wrap them up. So we have a little bit of armor.
Y'all want the 2 jackets?
I'm good.
You could throw a jacket on.
I'll throw a jacket on. How much armor does that give me?
2.
Okay.
I'm gonna use it for that.
If it was like a stylish black
It's like
leather.
a black jacket.
Okay.
It really looks out of place with my dress, but it doesn't really matter because now I'm harder ahead and I'm bleeding. I mean, like, I'm hurt, guys. Wait, I know. Can I have some of that duct tape?
Sure.
I'm going to cover up my like wound with duct tape. I'm just gonna duct tape over it.
Okay.
There you go.
Keep it from bleeding. I don't know how to heal myself from stress. I heal stress. Does it go away at the end of the scene? Except for the consequences stay, but
Stress goes away.
stress goes away. So I'm fine.
I'll look
That's
into that
fine.
on the break and see. Pretty sure it goes away.
I do have a mild consequence though. It's a
Okay.
flesh wound, so I'm gonna put some
Sure.
duct tape over my flesh wound just to
Oh.
keep it from bleeding.
So you guys need a plan of action. So
And then I have a coat on, so you can't really tell I have duct tape on my arm, but there is duct tape on my arm.
So if we don't hear sirens, I don't know if we should be hearing sirens. So I don't know if that guy I called really called the police.
Do you think that we should take on these guys ourselves, or should we like try to sneak out of the building and try to contact someone from outside of the building?
Well, we have to find out if the guys are even still in the building. They could have taken everyone and left the building. We could be alone by now.
Yeah, well, there were these 2 guys,
They could have been sent after us.
I hate to admit it, but you got a point.
but I mean, I think they were just checking the building in general. I don't think that like people are actually looking for us yet. I mean, there's a lot of people.
Well, those
in
are
that
the 2
room.
guys shooting at us.
Were they the same 2 people?
Hmm?
Were they the same 2 people who were shooting at us earlier?
Oh.
So they're just checking the building. It's not like
We could ask them, we could ask them what the heck the deal is.
You want to wake one of them up?
no.
No.
Can I ask the walkie-talkie? Can I hear it like talking to me?
Straight away. Actually, you as soon as you bring it to your ear,
Mhm.
you hear chatter of the other people.
Okay, I'm not gonna talk on it. I'm gonna talk to the walkie-talkie, but not to the people.
Okay.
Does that work?
And what do you want to find out?
I want to find out how many people. I want to at least find out where everyone is, if they've left the building or not,
Okay.
if they're planning on leaving the building.
You're gonna follow the signal to the other channel.
Yeah. I have a 6.
Okay. Yes. You can. There's a majority of them on the second floor,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's a few throughout the building.
Mm-hmm.
The security booth at the front,
Mm-hmm.
kitchen, like the waitstaff, like area.
Mhm.
There's some like there, and there's some on the what level was he on the
Something.
22nd.
22nd floor. So on the 42nd floor, there's someone else.
What's the meaning of what?
There's actually about 15 up there.
Up there. Is it just men or is it?
You just see the signals.
Okay. So there are some people. Most people are on the second floor. On the 42nd floor. Okay, on the 42nd floor, there's 15 dudes, and there's some people looking around the kitchen, probably because of you, and that guy at the front desk is totally with them. I can't even.
What a creep.
I know.
I say we drop down.
He's a
to the,
total creepoid.
I say we drop down to the front desk and take him out, and then we can use the security cameras and everything.
Yeah, it sounds like a really good idea. Can I tell how many people are down there with him? Just him? Or are there?
There are trolls
Mhm.
on the first floor,
Okay.
like a keep a predator.
Okay.
There's two currently passing or near the front entrance. Because of your space-time awareness, you see a patrol car approaching the building.
I did see a police car pulling up.
Well, that's good. Is it like, does it have like sirens and stuff? I don't hear sirens.
So, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and invoke one of the aspects of this. Was its lights and sirens on, or was it just driving up?
Just driving up.
All right.
Alone.
Just a cop car. Didn't have lights and sirens on.
That's weird. Maybe it's just like doing patrols.
It's pulling up to the front of the building.
I say we go down to the bottom.
Yes, let's go to the first floor. There may be like some people down there that we have to deal with, but at least it's not the 15 on the 42nd floor, or a lot more on the second floor. So, yeah.
Okay.
As you take a step towards the elevator,
Mm-hmm.
something in your purse is like vibrating and beeping.
I thought I left that at home.
Shh.
Okay.
You don't have any gadgets that would do that.
I'm gonna like look at my purse like what? What's happening?
There's a disc
Mm-hmm.
about this big,
Mm-hmm.
about not even an inch thick.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna pull it out.
Okay.
What are you?
There's a little flashing light in the center. It looks like a button.
I don't even know what this is. Can I roll to try and figure out what it is just by looking at it?
If you're hearing it talk, it's a communication device.
Oh,
So
okay.
did you get a new pager?
This would be really big for a pager. What are you?
It tells you it's a communication device. It says answer me.
Answer you? How do I answer you?
Hit the button.
And we only hear your side of this conversation.
I can't. I don't think that I could make anything worse. I mean, I guess I could do it. I hit the button.
Okay. So, a little hologram,
Mm-hmm.
like a 3D version of your dad, pops up.
Uh-huh.
And, like glitches. You know, when he's moving.
Mm-hmm.
Children,
Hi, Daddy.
you need to stay safe. There are mercenaries.
We gathered that. Yeah.
They're after something. I need you kids to find what they're after and take it before they do.
Okay,
The
well,
world may depend on it.
thank you, Captain Obvious, for one. Of course they're after something. Are they after you? Or are they like after like, you know, a thing?
I can't say. I have to go soon.
Thank
How do
you for
we-
being helpful.
How do we know what to get if you won't tell us?
Can you like give us like a riddle or something? I'm not very good at
Because
riddles, but
people know when you're near. It disappears.
okay. Our dad is kind of vague and weird.
Well, it sounds like they've sent people to the 42nd floor,
Mm.
which sounds like maybe they think that's where it's at. So I say we go to the first floor, take those people out, then create a distraction to drive people off the 42nd floor, and then we go there.
Ew, I know. We can set a fire.
If we get down to the
We can
first,
set off the fire alarms. Like maybe not like set a real fire, but like just like some smoke and like the alarms going off.
I'm with it.
Hey, thanks, gentlemen. Sorry, I didn't see that earlier. All right, so you guys are causing distraction.
Mm-hmm.
But first, we have to go to the first floor.
First, we're going to go to the first
if
floor.
we can get to the first floor, maybe I can get out and talk to that cop.
Okay.
Are
Well-
do you look down to see what he's doing before you get on the elevator?
Can I kind of see can we go look down and see where he is?
He's
Out
got
the
in the
window?
car.
I mean, but it's quite a few floors. A few floors down. I mean, it might be kind of hard to see in
Right.
detail.
No, that's
Yeah.
full lit. If you
If-
see something, a car door open,
If we
yeah,
can-
but we can't really see any detail. We're 22 floors up.
you can still see.
It's not that far. You can see people from that high.
He's walking towards the front door.
All right, let's get to the first floor. I can
Yeah.
get to him and talk to him.
Let's go. I'm gonna get on the elevator. I'm gonna try this again until I go, without pushing any buttons. Can we go to the first floor? See if it works. See if anything happens.
Okay, so you guys get in. He says this. Doors close, and the elevator starts descending.
Awesome.
This is a weird night.
It is a weird night. I almost wonder if I'm dreaming. No. Oh.
As you approach the 14th floor,
Mhm.
you get a strange sensation that knocks, kind of really takes you by your back. It's like it's really strong sensation.
Such a strong sensation.
And then,
It's a good vibration.
yeah, I think that's 90s.
Oh, okay.
Could I invoke? I don't want this to get really stale.
Mhm.
Anyway, can I invoke the second use of the well secluded I see all aspect to say that when I bamfed, I saw something weird on the so like when he says you'll know when I see it, I might kind of go, maybe it's that thing I saw on the 14th floor or whatever.
Because the ability is new to you, when you did that, you saw something that looked like some sort of glass shard, but you didn't know what direction it was. It was bringing out some kind of weird energy.
So I will recognize the MacGuffin when I see it.
Right.
Okay.
It was
I love it.
glowing lime green, the Disney color of evil.
It's not evil. Well, I guess. So, yeah, you guys feel really strange again,
Mhm.
and then it kind of dissipates as you're going further down, past the 12th floor.
Anyone feel really weird around the 14th floor?
Yeah, it was kind of like
It subsides around the 10th floor.
it was some really weird vibes.
It's got to be an express elevator.
Let's go there. After we take out the guy on the first floor.
Okay, and after talks to the cop.
Yeah.
If the cop's not already dead, or working with the bad guys, or I don't know, gone. I mean,
Who knows?
this elevator's kind of slow. No offense.
Okay.
The elevator's trying to go faster. I'm blaming you.
As you hit
Mhm.
the first floor,
uh,
and you walk out, it's marble
mhm,
floors. It's got the like 6 elevators on each side,
mhm,
in the lobbies to the right.
mhm.
And you guys come out. A strange light just kind of cuts through the
Mhm.
hallway.
Mhm.
And this is you guys. You're on one side of you're on the lobby side of it.
Mhm.
But there's something that's just a wall of different in front of you.
and get back on the elevator.
And another, if you look down the hallway, another wall, something comes across. You hear screams.
You're the
Are
weird
they
one.
moving walls, or are they just?
It's like more like an opening.
The portal.
Are you looking at it? Are you going up to it?
I'm not going up to it, but I'll kind of look at it.
I want to go.
I'm gonna look at Meg and be like, Meg, you're the really weird one. What's this thing?
I'm gonna go look at it.
I'll go look at it too. How about I make a knowledge roll and see if I recognize it?
Well, when you walk up to it, I'll just tell you what it is. It's
Alright.
big enough and large enough.
All right, I'll walk up to it and look at it.
You're looking into its night sky. There's snow on the ground. There's buildings, like a smaller town, USA. Don't really place the town. You see people running on the street, like away from something, and they're trying to come. There's one person coming right toward you. A large gentleman with a brown overcoat and a hat. He's like running full force towards you guys.
I'll step out of the way.
Okay, so he like walks like it's nothing, like comes right through into the lobby. Now he's really confused.
Who are you?
I'm Randall Peltzer. I'm an adventurer.
This
Is
is your
this-
department.
Is this your fault?
Where? No, I don't know what this is.
You're in
We
Chicago.
we have to go. I'm in Chicago, and you hear screams like on the other side of the portal, and all of a sudden there are little tiny green monsters.
You might want to like close the portal before those like
I didn't do this. We have to go
go where?
away from them.
Okay, well, do you know how to close the portal?
No, this is a portal.
It has to be something. I mean, it's not like you just stepped out of small town America into a building in Chicago.
Hey, what
without
year
As
is
this-
it?
this conversation is going on,
I asked what year it is.
it's 1986.
Okay, so it's in the right year.
You see behind him mobs of little green creatures kind of jumping around and coming straight towards you guys.
That's not good. I
You guys-
know. We could use them against the terrorists. We could just like let them like
You mean the
The mercenaries.
mercenaries?
yes,
The
the
assailants.
mercenaries, the assailants,
It wasn't me.
The bad guys.
the bad guys. We can like have them fight each other, and then we can deal with whatever's left, and then we're not fighting too many people because they'll just like take care of themselves, right? That how it works? I don't know.
Listen, kids, we've got to close this building off. If they get in here and they get outside here, it's over.
Okay,
Well,
well,
I
this
think the
building is
building's
already
pretty-
kind of on lockdown since
Yeah.
there are people taking it over with like guns and stuff.
Okay, at this point, you hear gunfire in the lobby,
Mhm.
and you hear the mercenaries like screaming in terror, and you hear like.
Okay, well, I guess we should shut some doors or something. Not that I think that any of them are actually open.
Anyway, looking towards the lobby.
Definitely looking towards Los Embassy.
The cop is running back to his car, post haste.
Okay.
And
Did you
getting
hear
on the-
gunfire?
Huh? Yes.
Okay.
And he's seeing what's inside, so he's calling for backup.
Well, that's at least good. I mean, that's looking up.
And the mercenaries
See, that's a
getting
win.
eaten by little green people.
Yeah.
I think that like I need like a bat or something because there's a lot of those little green things. I don't want them touching me because they look really gross.
They look like scrolls.
They look grody.
Like
They're about
little,
a foot and a half tall.
little
I think
scrolls.
I think they're kind of cute.
What the is
Yeah.
a scroll?
Comic book thing. You wouldn't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
They look like that, only bigger.
I think they're kind of cute.
Do you want
In
one?
a deadly kind of way.
Do you want one as a pet?
I do kind of want this pet.
Kids, we've got to go.
Where?
I don't know where I'm at, but we can't stay here.
I told you you're in a building in Chicago.
All right. So do you want me to leave these? Well, if Dad's on the second floor with if that's where the hostages are, and we leave these things to the second floor, that all the hostages are gonna die too.
Well,
So
maybe
should
we
we leave them?
them to the 42nd floor where there's the 15 dudes.
That's a lot of running.
You just said slow elevators.
What?
Slow elevators.
Yeah.
We would have to let them
I
chase
know.
us up 42 flights of stairs.
No, I know. Let's open the elevators. Okay, open elevators, and then like they'll like run in there and stuff. So we shut them, and we tell the elevators to go to the 42nd floor.
All right.
So you want me to stand in front of the elevator and taunt these things?
Yeah, I've got it. I've got this, guys. I'll be the bait. Trust me. I'll be the bait. I've got
No,
it. Yeah, trust me. I can do this.
you're not very baity.
I can be baity enough.
I don't want you to be baity. I mean,
I'll be all right.
you're strange, but you're my sister.
I'll be all right. I promise.
Okay.
Are you gonna disappear again?
Did they see me disappear?
Yeah, they've seen you like you're not there and then there again. It's not like you're
Yeah.
a ninja.
I mean, when they pile into that elevator, I won't be there.
You're wearing combat boots. They would have heard you come out.
I'm
When-
strangely
when they-
okay with this plan.
When they
Okay.
pile into the elevator, I won't be there.
Okay, let's get them in the elevator.
All right, so you stand at this broom closet, so you're not in the way.
Yes.
I'll go stand in the elevator.
You stand in the elevator, and I'll go taunt them and run them down towards you.
And then I'll say, hey, little scrolls over here.
I still have no idea what a scroll is.
You
All
don't
right.
even know.
And they're like looking at you.
I'm
Read-
hiding.
Read
So
the
I'm gonna-
Fantastic Four.
I'm gonna run down to the lobby and gather them all up.
Okay.
No.
All right. So you're in the lobby.
I'm going to provoke them.
Okay, provoke them.
What's the Fantastic Four?
Hey, little gremlins, come to Papa. That's a 4.
Okay.
Oh, I'll growl at them animalistically again, and then it'll be a. But no, that doesn't work on that one. Damn, that doesn't work on that one. So I just
You
I'll
are at
growl
level
at
2
them.
now. By the way. The gonzometer is at level 2.
Okay.
Oh,
it
sweet.
doesn't do anything for me yet.
Okay, I'm gonna sit in
Oh, good. I can
the broom closet and use my second ability as soon as the goblins are on it.
Okay.
So I will just with provoke them with horns.
Yeah.
Run them down the hall.
Okay.
Here,
Alright,
I have
chasing
to
you.
spend my fate point to use it. I'm gonna be like sitting in the like broom closet waiting, and then all of a sudden, like my eyes roll back in my head, and I go into a trance.
Sure.
Nice. I will as soon as they're in line for the elevator and they can see her, I will jump up out of the way and grab I don't know, door frame or something and
Okay.
All the
Roll
elevator
athletics.
doors open. They're opening.
All of them opening.
ooh, I can growl
Yeah.
at this one. I don't think I need to. I have a 4.
Okay.
All the
You
all
hop up.
they all.
Okay.
I'll know when they're in. I'll shut the door.
Okay. Well, there's about 20 of them chasing him,
Okay.
and he's jumping up now. And
Mhm.
you're in the elevator,
yes, and I'm like saying,
and they see you now,
hey, little dudes.
and they're coming rushing in.
So do we
Awesome.
have them in 2 different elevators or just one?
Just one.
Okay.
So basically, as soon as they all pile into the elevator, I will, and the doors start closing. I will bamf. I will step into the experiential space.
Okay.
Okay. As soon as I know that they're on there and she's gone, I'm gonna shut the doors and it's gonna go up to the 42nd floor.
Okay.
And then I will step out of the space in front of the doors and just.
And while I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and take a look. While I'm in this trance, I'm gonna go ahead and look through cameras.
So you're going to go into your trance.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I paid my fate point for.
Okay.
Is that I'm in my trance.
Well, they didn't understand that you were going to a trance.
I'm in a trance. My mind is in the machine. I'm a ghost in the machine now. I'm gonna look through all the video cameras to see what I see.
Okay. Well, first you sit down behind the booth
No, I'm in the broom
or
closet.
closet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sitting in the broom closet
Okay.
in a trance.
You see that they're moving the hostages to the top floor.
Mm-hmm.
There's some weirdness going down there, the same type
Mm-hmm.
dimensional rifts,
Mm-hmm.
if you will. they're still working on the 42nd floor.
Mhm.
They haven't moved them out.
Who's on the 42nd floor? Is it dudes or is it like workers?
There's one guy in one nice suit
Mhm.
with a bunch of different mercenaries,
Okay, well, I'm glad I set
and they're trying to get to a safe.
the Oogie Boogie's up there.
Yeah.
Um.
And you guys standing next to this ref, you can feel the cold coming from it.
Okay, so is the 42nd floor like under construction or is the top or any of the
It's a
floor?
business office. It's a suite.
Okay. Is it with it? I guess not. It's probably not.
And your
It's-
dad's up there.
Is it within 300? Is it in 300 feet of me?
Huh?
Is it within 100 yards?
What?
The 42nd floor.
No.
It's just out of my reach.
A floor is roughly 10 feet.
Yeah. So I need to be like on like the 10th or 12th.
You do
floor.
notice there are two more people up there.
Uh-huh.
There's another gentleman, and he seems like he's a prisoner,
Mhm.
and your father's up there.
Okay.
Great, we see Ron was after Dad.
Well, hopefully he'll know what to do. He's smart, probably smarter than me.
To the 14th floor.
Yeah. Well, I'm in a trance. I don't know really what's going on around me. I know what's going on in all the machinery.
She can't respond to you.
Well, we have to open the
Can you
door to go let her out.
Can you make a phone ring?
I could
She
make.
can't hear you.
I could
You
make.
guys don't know what's going on.
Right.
That's what she's saying.
I could make lots of phones ring. I was gonna make phones ring on the 42nd floor, but it's out of my reach.
Well, what I'm saying is, can you you would know where we are. So can you make a phone ring near us and then talk to us on it and communicate this?
But she can just come out of it. She's seeing what she has to see.
Yeah.
I'd like to open the broom closet and get my sister back.
Okay.
She's in there like.
Would you hit yourself with the door all the way in?
People. Dad's on 15th floor.
No, 42nd floor.
42nd floor.
That's where we send the gremlins.
Yeah.
I mean,
And they're taking most of the hostages to the top floor. But Dad and some dude in like a suit are with mercenary guys on the 42nd floor. I'm sure Dad's smart enough to like know how to kick one of these things in the face.
So should we go to the 14th floor?
I think so. Dad told us to get something, and he said we know when we see it. And we don't feel weird here. We didn't feel weird up there. We felt weird in the middle. So
Okay.
I mean, I feel weird all the time, but
14th floor is good.
Okay.
Mhm.
Do you know later?
Yeah.
This guy came through.
Uh
It's like, listen, there are rules for these things.
huh.
Can't feed them after midnight. You can't get them wet or they'll multiply.
So no setting off sprinkler systems.
No.
Okay. So we probably should
They
start
don't
a
like
fire.
bright light.
They don't like bright light.
No.
Okay.
Something to do with sunlight. I don't remember. Anyway, I'm gonna go back.
Okay, we're going to the 14th floor because weird vibes.
Okay.
Thank you for giving us your problem. Have fun going back through the hole.
yeah, and like
I'll see you back to the hole.
yeah,
I
nice.
like to reach down and get a snowball
Okay.
and throw it at one of my sisters.
Sure.
Not me.
This you.
Go shoot.
I have a negative one.
I could do worse on dodge. I have a -2.
Yes!
Oh my god, it's so cold. You're so mean.
Interdimensional snowball.
Why do you have to be such an asshole? But I still love you anyway.
In the blood.
There's an asshole in your blood?
Hey, we've hit our language cap for a rating.
Okay.
It's the 80s. You can get away with some of it. Anyway.
You get to drop the
Until-
F-bomb once.
Before the guy goes, I'm like, nice hat.
Oh, it gets to you. There he goes. All of a sudden the rope chain it comes back and it's fine.
That's so weird. Let's go to the 14th
Where is
floor.
he? I
The
put it
weirdest
on.
night ever.
It is the weirdest night ever. I blame our dad.
Yeah, it's gotta be his fault.
It's got to be our dad's fault.
All right, we'll have a conversation with him.
Yes. Tell him to like dial the weird down.
Yeah.
All right, so
Real quick question. Okay, so this second time that I have dimension stuff, but it's a different scene. Is correct? Okay, because I have a thing where if I use it more than once in a scene, I get weak.
okay.
So just making sure that
It's a different scene.
Okay.
It's not like a movie.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to take a break, and we'll be back in a few minutes. And I need to load up the gazometer I made, so we can at least have that going on.
nice.
So see you guys in a little bit. All right, welcome back, everybody. Oh. So last we left off, you're in Nakatomi Tower in Chicago, Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
Time Rest opened up while there were mercenaries attacking. Took hostages, including your dad. You guys escaped. Now somehow ripped open and gremlins are coming through.
So weird.
You sent them to the 42nd floor. They're closed. And now you are wanting to
Take a different elevator.
14th floor where you
Felt
something
weird.
Weird vibes.
It's kind of cool because it's like the opposite. You know, Bruce Willis dropped the bomb down the elevator shaft, and we're sending the gremlins up.
Yeah.
Get up there.
You may not want to set fire to this building
Okay.
because sprinklers.
Yeah.
Maybe that's how we multiply our troops. Just saying.
So I'm seeing
I will lead them into battle.
I'm seeing kind of like that scene in The Shining, so like elevator's door opens, but instead of blood, like gremlins pour out.
I still forgot to add a gazometer. Dang it.
It's fine.
You're doing a great job.
Hours on that.
What is the gazometer at?
It's at 2 still.
Okay.
All right, so you're at 14th floor.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You pass through the 12th floor, and you feel that sensation again.
Mm-hmm.
And 14th floor, it's just as strong as it was at 12th floor.
Okay, well, I guess we're getting off the 14th floor and try to look
I
around.
guess we're gonna have to search a couple floors.
Okay.
So we would like to start searching around, looking for. Did you describe what you saw?
That is a good question. And I will recognize it when I see it, but can I describe it? It's oblong, you said? It's like a glass spindle? Glass shard.
And it was glowing.
Was it glowing?
Mhm.
It was glowing.
I think that you've just been watching too many movies and like just kind of like flashbacks.
No such thing as watching too many movies.
I think. Well, anyway, I think that you had like a movie flashback.
So we'll look around for glowing things.
Okay. So.
Awareness?
Awareness.
Sure.
I see nothing.
I have a 6.
Got a 4.
I got a -1.
Well, that's a walkie-talkie.
I do.
Okay. You spend time searching this office.
I got bored after like a minute.
There's nothing. See nothing. The walkie-talkie.
Mm-hmm.
You hear two voices come through.
Mm-hmm.
If you spend time listening to the chatter,
Mm-hmm.
you pick up slight Russian accents.
Mm-hmm.
But to two new voices, you hear, you hear one voice. You hear, "Hello, this is Detective Murtaugh."
I'm running for walkie-talkie. Like the detective.
Yes.
Are you in Chicago?
Yes, I am. I'm outside this building. What's
Okay.
going on?
Well, it's really, really freaking weird. Okay. And
There are
there,
gunshots.
yes, there are like some mercenary guys in here, and they have Russian accents. And they took my daddy hostage because they were like, he was on stage, and they were like, come with us. And then they were shooting at us. And then all of a sudden, like, these portals opened and green things came out. And I know it sounds really weird. I wouldn't believe it either, but it's just, what happened. And then they got in the elevator and they may be attacking people. We don't know. It's just a very bizarre night.
You'll probably hear more gunshots though. bet.
What floor are you on?
I don't know if you're like really truly a detective or not because they tried to fool us before by telling us they were security.
Who was on this line? Another voice says.
Does it have a Russian accent?
Yes.
911. This is the operator.
You hear the cop trail off as he's like, Riggs, get too old for this. And yeah,
Put it back in my
you
bag.
see more cops. So when if you go to the window, you'll see more cops.
Mhm.
I'll go to the window.
Be careful of the great things.
I'm gonna go ahead and make coffee on Mr. Coffee and
Okay.
then be drinking it while I'm
Sure.
looking around.
Sure, you find a break room.
Oh my god, there's break rooms.
Mhm.
Those things could eat anywhere.
Yeah.
We have to kill all the green things before midnight.
Well, I think that technically, it's too late. I mean, whatever. It's when they
You
eat.
don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know.
I know that I eat after midnight, and
Don't multiply.
yeah, I don't know weird things. But I can get wet too.
Oh, hey, Miss B.
Hey, Miss B. How you doing down there in Tennessee?
All right, so you don't find anything as you're investigating.
Then we need to go to floor 13.
What?
We need to go down a floor.
Do we feel weird if we go up? We haven't tried that.
Well, it started at 12 to 14. It was 14 to 10.
All right.
Yeah, it started at 14. So yeah, let's go down one.
Okay.
Well, actually, let's
Because
go
the
up.
13th
let's
floor
go
would
up
obviously
one.
be bad.
Let's go up one to make sure we rule that out. Just
Uh,
ride the elevator up a floor.
I just run up the stairs.
I'm going to ask the elevator a question when we get on the elevator. I'm like, we're looking for like this shiny glass shard thing. Is there any way you could take us that you know where that is, or you could take us to that floor?
You go upstairs?
Yeah.
Okay. In the stairs, you see more of those gremlins coming down. Those goblins. Down the stairwell. What do you do?
I go back.
You don't feel any different going up floor. You feel less, actually.
I'm gonna go back in the room.
Okay.
Bar the door.
Your brother comes in the room, bars door.
Okay. I'm
What'd you
talking to
see?
the elevator.
More of those gremlins.
What's the elevator tell me?
So you're in the elevator?
Yeah, I'm talking to it. I'm telling it to tell me to take me to the floor with like
so
the shiny
since you're in
glass
the
shard
elevator,
thing.
the door is closed.
I have.
You see the arm of the floor
I have a 6.
stop between 12 and 14. Which is weird because on the buttons, there's no 13th floor.
Okay.
Well, there never is.
No. And it opens up,
Mm-hmm.
and you see this. It doesn't look like an office at all.
Mm-hmm.
It's like another dimension.
Okay. Was
But your siblings aren't with you.
well, whatever. They were too slow.
I guess we'll hit the button to go to get the elevator to come to us.
I get
The
off.
door closed. That's you're taking a step, and you're
Mhm.
going back up to the 13th floor.
Damn
Or the
it.
14th floor.
I'm gonna try. Okay, so I see it stop on. I see the indicator stop on 13,
Mhm.
right?
Yes. And now
I
it's coming back up.
well, I'm gonna try to dimension shift
Okay.
down a floor,
Okay.
and so I'm gonna step in. And I'm gonna try to dimension shift into the 13th floor.
Sure. Roll stealth. Your power ability.
That is just a straight up 5.
Mhm.
My roll is a wash.
You actually go to a different dimension. Or you're in a different dimension. You don't know if it's the same one.
Do I
And-
feel the weird shard, the weird sensation in this
No.
dimension?
Actually, bring in Christmas movies. Chat, do you guys have any good 80s non-Christmas movies that are Christmas movies? Nope. I don't know. You're in the jungle somewhere.
So
You
the
don't know where
elevator,
you jump to.
the elevator goes up and it opens on the 14th floor.
And I get in.
Okay. I'm like, where'd Meg go?
She went through the floor.
Oh, well. It's been that kind of night, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And then the door's closed. I go, can you take us to the 14th floor again? Because I was about to get out when they so really interrupted me. That is a 5.
Yeah, well, actually, one second. You jump into that dimension, and something shoves you out. But you're now on the 42nd floor. What do you do?
I
You're
hide.
now on level 3.
Well,
What?
like I
Oh,
fall
okay.
on the ground. I see a big sign that says level 42.
Mhm.
I hide.
Like, you went through the floor to some dimension, and then you popped out the ceiling on the 42nd.
Awesome. Yeah, I find some place to hide.
Okay,
Closet,
sure.
behind the sign, whatever. I mean, I just
Sure.
first thing I do is get out of sight.
Okay. When you see some goblins in there attacking some mercenaries, and there's like a all in. You don't see your dad or anything.
It was a goblin versus mercenary brawl.
Yes.
I love it.
So the elevator door is open,
Mm-hmm.
and it's the way I can describe it. It seems like a long passage without any visible walls. It's like purple haze. There's fog rolling out of the dimension into the elevator,
Mm-hmm.
and in a very long distance, there's like a triangle or pyramid shape that's glowing. You can't really gauge the distance because it's
Well, I guess that this is where we're going.
Sounds fun.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Yeah. We get off on the 13th
give
floor.
them a fate point on the 42nd floor.
Ooh.
We're walking
Mhm.
down towards this weird dimension.
Yeah. As you walk straight ahead, because you're a teenage weird thing, your body starts to make some changes.
Oh yay! I didn't. So
You know, this is that time of your life when
you go through some
the
changes.
teenagers. Yeah, sure.
So my skin becomes like dark purpley, and I grow little nodes, like actually little tiny pointy horns all over, and it's like more reptilian.
I'm going to just assume that this has to do with the dimension and that you just actually didn't.
You're
try
gonna be
to
overly
go
blunt,
lizard.
and you're gonna insult him.
I just did.
Well,
Anyway.
You're starting to. I was trying to.
Okay, well that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I'm gonna just assume that this is it. We're in dimension and this really, really weird acid-filled night. They obviously slipped us something. That's why this night is so weird. And that you don't actually look like a gross lizard.
I'm gonna grunt at you and smell your hair,
You're weird. It's gross.
and
You're
then
my bro-
then gesture that way.
Yeah.
You're my brother. Okay, let's go that way.
You smell Aquanet.
It wasn't a good smell. It wasn't a sexy smell. It was a.
I don't like have BO or anything, so just chill.
All right, so you guys go. Feels like an hour walking,
Mm-hmm.
and you finally reach this glass shard
Mm-hmm.
that's just floating in time and space.
You think that's what she was talking about? I mean, That's the hourglass shards. She's not here to help.
She said it was glowing. She
Yeah.
said it was glowing.
It's not like it's like Meg says stuff and then she's not there when you need her.
Can we even grab it? I try to grab it.
You grab it.
That sounds like an intelligent thing to do.
Oh, make a will check.
Grab a 2.
Okay. He doubles over from pain from trying to touch this thing.
Oh, well. Hi, Shard. You're probably not mechanical.
You're seeing different visions,
Yay!
and it feels like different timelines are converging into this thing. And that's just too much for your mind to handle
Okay.
when you touch it.
Jeez. Well, I don't want to like end up like you. It just proved that wasn't a smart thing to do. I'm going to, I don't know. I'm gonna rip some fabric off the bottom of my skirt.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try and wrap it around my hand so I'm not actually touching this thing when I touch it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Sure.
Roll will.
Okay.
I'll probably do way worse than you. I have a 0.
Okay. So you grab it,
Uh-huh.
and you're nearby.
Mhm.
Did you let go of it, or you're still touching it?
I'm a really determined person, so I did not let go of it.
Okay. So you both grab it,
Mhm.
and you both vanish.
Okay.
On the 42nd floor,
Yes.
you see your dad, and actually make an awareness. See if you can pick up the conversation.
I can do that. That's a 3. Starts with a 3. And to that, that's actually -1, so I get a 2.
Okay. You hear your dad shouting at the man in the suit. You need both parts for it to work. You'll never find the other part. And then the guy in the suit says, the one guy in the suit that looks like a prisoner asks, he doesn't know what you're talking about, what you're after, or what they're after. The villain states, he says something about a Methuselah fragment. And then the safe opens this time. One of the armed men go into the safe and pull out a case, and he opens it. You see a light coming off of it, out of the box. That's similar to what you saw in your when you shipped it through.
All right. What does he do? What does he do then? Does he just open and look at it and close the case back up?
He gives it to the man in the suit, and your father is like, it's not going to work alone. What were your last thoughts when you touched the thing? Outside of what this is and what it showed you.
Before I touched it, I was like, I really hope this works because I don't want to end up on the floor like him. That was just my last thought. Is I hope this works.
I don't know what I was thinking when I went to touch this thing. I was probably thinking about how I'm actually not hungry.
It's shiny. It's so shiny.
All right. I'm going to tell them where they pop out at because of their thing, and then their thoughts, and then we'll go back to you.
Okay.
You guys pop out in the kitchen.
Because he was hungry?
Yes. All right. So back on the 42nd floor, what do you do?
What does our well-dressed friend do with the case? Does he like put it down on the thing by his feet?
He takes it out and is holding it up. He looks really proud at this moment, like he's finally got something he wanted.
And I'm hidden currently,
Mhm.
correct? I am going to. Okay. I'm going to. I think this is probably more elf special than dimension step, but what I would like to do is reach through the dimension, have my hand pop out right above his hand out of nowhere. So stealth, I think, does make a certain amount of sense because he wouldn't expect it. Grab the thing and pull it back in and close the. So I want to dimension hole, grab the thing. Out of
That
his
sounds
hands.
like a new stunt. So subtract 1 refresh from your pool.
Okay.
And that'll be your level 3 dimension grab.
All right. Well, I think for level 3, I want to be able to take people with me.
Okay.
So,
That's one good thing about Fate is you can create aspects and stuff to the fly.
sure. I was kind of let's see, kind of knock
You
it out
can-
of his
Yeah,
hands. Can I use it?
Fights. You can.
Can I use it to just knock it out of his hands? Maybe towards Dad.
Because you're using it like fight. So
I'd be
you have to
using
go-
it like fight to knock it out of his hands.
Yeah, short stuff.
Maybe Dad can do something with this stupid thing. Maybe he can. I got -2, so that's a 3, but that's not great.
Okay. No, you knock it out of his hand. Let me see if your dad actually sees you do it. Because that's what I'm all for. Whoa! I've never rolled that. 4 pluses.
Yay!
Ooh.
Our dad's very observant.
Yes. He grabs the fragment and takes off running. As they pull their guns, your dad looks at you and goes, "Quick, where do you think your siblings are?"
It's like they took the elevator to the 13th floor, and I like,
Okay.
yeah, and we may be at the create the third stunt. Take the guy with me because I can grab. If we get in trouble, I can grab
Okay.
Dad and bam out.
Okay.
So we may be on the edge of that. We'll see.
Well, you probably didn't know because they're shooting.
Awesome.
So.
So I will scratch a refresh.
Mhm.
It's like I've never done this, So I grab Dad's hand and we both sit.
Are you going for the elevator that's at the 13th floor, or are you going for the...
I'm going to step into the elevator.
Okay.
I mean, from where we are, we're being shot at.
Sure.
And I'm going to step into the
Okay.
elevator. Step like through
So you're
space into the elevator.
Taking it with you.
Yep.
All right.
And taking with it. And in fact, that's a Prince song, so that's what it's called. Take Me With You.
Okay. So now, the elevator goes down, but you have a problem.
Is the gonzo meter on 3?
Yes,
Oh, awesome.
there is a problem. The
Mm-hmm.
buttons only go from 14 to 12.
I'm going to press 14 and 12 simultaneously.
It stops at 14, opens, closes, stops at 12, opens.
All right, Dad, do you know about any 13th floor in this building?
That's news to me. But if your siblings found it, maybe they found the other piece of this. I have a theory.
You always do.
Grab this shard.
Sure, I grab the shard.
Think about your siblings.
No. Just kidding.
Do I have to tell you what I'm thinking?
No.
I say to Dad.
Okay.
Do I have to tell you what
No.
I'm thinking?
No.
I was
And
like, all right.
then you guys no longer exist in this time and space. And then a few minutes later, you guys are in the kitchen. Are you hiding?
Hiding,
What are you doing?
making
You're
spaghetti
eating?
meatballs.
He's making himself a sandwich.
Yeah.
You're,
I'm using all like the kitchen machinery to make myself some stuff, to make some inventions.
Okay. So at that time,
She's arming herself. I've got the fragment in my back pocket, covered over with my shirt.
a portal opens in the ceiling,
Mhm.
and your dad and your sister fall through it.
Well,
Yay!
that was graceful.
They knock over the pancake batter.
Are you still in purple form?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not changed back yet.
You're like,
Fascinating.
Eating
All your dad says is fascinating.
eating a bunch of berries. I don't know why. This form is suddenly vegetarian.
this form slowly doesn't want
It's just
steak.
that I've already had 2 steaks.
So you're eating and you're making things.
Yeah.
Like, do you want to roll and see if you made something?
Yeah, let's see if I made some stuff.
Hold on. That sounds like I'm compelling you to do something.
Uh-huh.
Here's a teenage gentleman, yes.
I have a 6
Okay.
to make
What'd you
some
create?
stuff. I used like part of a beater and some.
Are you dancing around the kitchen while things make things for you?
No, I'm making
Okay.
it myself.
You're in the kitchen. You're making food?
No, I'm not making
Okay.
food. I'm making inventions.
Okay. So you're tearing apart other.
Things. I made like a little robot with like beater arms.
Okay.
And it has like little legs to walk that walk.
Special legs.
Yeah. And
Absolute legs. Like a old duck.
it walks like a duck. And it has.
What'd you use? So it's bubblegum.
I used spatulas and a beater, like an electric beater, and bubble gum, and like its face. It's part of a blender. Just the blade that goes.
Okay. Sure.
The rubber bands from the lobster claws.
Yeah,
What's your robot do?
I tried to do that. It fights people, maybe.
Okay.
It blends their legs. It cuts their hamstrings. It's like this big.
But it would be, that thing fighting a goblin would be awesome.
Okay,
I
so,
don't know what this
and then
is.
after I've made one, I'm going to try and make another.
Okay.
I have a 7.
Sure. So this is a heavy-duty kitchen. There's lots of machinery. And all of a sudden, before your dad, he asked you, "Do you have the other piece? Do you have what I asked you to find?"
Yeah.
Okay. May I see it?
Ah,
Okay.
I'll pull it
Lizard
out.
boy
It's
has it.
Very juice
So
all
he's
over
got
it.
both parts in his hand.
I made some robots.
Okay. This shard is bringing up all sorts of crazy energy,
Mhm.
chaos. It's feel come off of it.
Mhm.
At this time, before he tries to put it together,
Mhm.
like to put 2 pieces together, and then another rift opens.
Mhm.
And this time, it's like 3 rifts. So it's kind of like reality's folding in on itself, creating duplicates.
Mhm.
So now there's more mercenaries and more gremlins coming in to attack you.
Well, that was just brilliant, Dad. I thought they were like wanting to award them for being smart or something.
Yeah, it's like, hey, yeah, brilliant. Dad just invented the
And
create
you can't
nuke
get
spell.
the 2 things together.
There's magnetically pushing it apart.
Reverse the polarity, Dad.
No.
That's what they always do on Star Trek.
But there are shots fired at him, and he takes cover, and when he does, both pieces slide over to your feet. So we got to do.
I'm gonna grab both pieces and try to put it together.
Okay. Make athletics.
Five.
Okay. So it takes some time for you. It's like you almost got it there. It's a little more nudge. Did you want to?
Yeah, I'll spend a purple.
What are you invoking?
Well, is it a strength thing?
Yeah.
Then it's teenage wear thing.
Okay. So you get +2, and that's enough to connect the two. And just as you're doing it, your dad looks at, because you two are standing together probably.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of grins and just kind of adds the fact to stop, but he's still smiling. And then you guys are fading out of existence again.
All of us?
Yes.
I grab my robots.
Okay. And the last thing you hear him say is, "Find the others."
Find the other what? Other like pieces? Other guys?
Nouns, Dad. Now.
He doesn't give very good instructions.
Find the other Methuselah shards.
Okay.
Fragments, sorry.
I don't know. I'm guessing that's what these are, but I have no idea what a Methuselah is. I do know what a fragment is, but I have no idea what a Methuselah, what that fragment is.
This is really tough.
It was an episode of Star Trek.
Well,
I don't.
how
No, I don't know anything about Star Trek.
you probably would know. You seem like the kind of character who would keep up with this.
I'm a brain.
Hold please. Continue role playing while I look this up.
Do these things ever meet?
Yeah.
Before I bamf totally out, so there are people shooting at us.
Mhm.
I'm going to grab. Let's say we're in a kitchen, garbage can, right? Industrial big plastic garbage can,
Yeah.
about yay wide.
Sure.
I'm going to grab it. I'm going to like bamf behind someone and dump, like just stick it over their head, so it's
Okay.
like he's up to his chest in it.
Did you want to try something else before you?
I'm gonna go, Dad. How many others are there?
No, I mean if you want to use your abilities,
No,
because it's maybe your only chance to use your level 3.
I can only use it once. Okay, I'll let my robots go. Go, robots, do your thing, and they're going to go and fight for me.
Okay.
They're going to go
What
blend.
about the kitchen stuff that you told them not to, that you haven't messed with?
I'm going to tell it to go berserk.
Okay.
I'm going to tell it, guys with guns are bad. Little green things are get bad. So give them like the worst day of their life.
Okay.
So that all the machines are going to go and fight for me.
I don't know what the toaster's gonna do, but
It's a brave little toaster.
it's a brave little toaster.
That sounds like an aspect. Your little robot should go fight the gremlins.
I said that
Yeah,
Awesome.
you see them going, waddling their way over their spatula feet.
with their blender faces
Yeah.
and their like
Yeah.
little like electric beater arms going zzz. Mhm.
Who's a conspiracy theorist in the group?
Probably not me.
Probably not me.
Probably me. I'm
Methuselah is a name that's been in history, especially with conspiracy theorists. They say he was once a villain that wanted to create the world his
Image.
not image, but his design. But he no one knows what happened to him. He's kind of disappeared.
But did he have shards? How many shards did he have?
Fragments. Your dad will tell you that.
Okay. What's he say? How many fragments are there? Including these two.
I don't know.
Okay, well, you were helpful. Thank you.
My dad.
Bye, Dad. Thank you for being so helpful on this very weird, very wild night.
Don't get shot.
Hopefully you don't die. I mean, he's right. You do pay the bills.
So, but anyway, you think he's like a ghost, a boogeyman, a whisper in the winds. So you've heard the name before.
He's probably mentioned in comic books a lot.
I don't know. He's kind of.
Or like his avatar is kind of.
Sorry.
His avatar shows up as comic book villains a lot. It's like it's this stock character that's
Sure. So, you guys appear in another dimension.
Mm-hmm. What's the dimension look like?
Oh, more primitive,
Mm-hmm.
and looks familiar to you. As another one, female, purple,
Oh yay!
comes up to you and says,
Oh,
"Son."
great.
Mommy!
So weird. I heard that. Banged a lizard. He really is a very cheap date, isn't he?
This will be earlier than that. So you guys
well,
have moments.
technically the fertilization of lizard eggs occurs outside the body, if that makes you feel any better.
No. It doesn't. I don't want to picture anything with Dad and this lizard lady.
Yeah, well, I'm with you there.
Since you all have traveled via fragments, you kind of get a sense that if you took time to wield it,
Mhm.
that you could get back to your other dimension
Mhm.
in time. But for now, you're in this new dimension and you have a new adventure all by yourselves.
Mhm.
Yay.
Awesome. So you're his mom. Do you know anything about these fragment thingies? Because our dad, which I guess you had something with, I don't know if it was good or bad or whatever, but he might get shot. So we're trying to find these things to like save him and stuff.
You go listening to her, and she has like this almost large tongue that comes out, and she like licks the back of her thumb, like way over here, and like brushes down something on your face.
Mom!
That's so rude. She's not even listening to me. It's important and shit. Stuff.
So, do I know anything about this dimension?
You probably spent some time here, not a whole lot of time.
So I know that this time in this dimension travels very, very, very slowly. So we can probably still get back in time to save him.
Okay. Whatever you say. I'll have to
Can I
believe
make a
you.
knowledge roll to study the shards and see what I can make of
My
them?
shards!
You can hold them.
I don't let go.
Sure.
I become slightly possessive with the shards.
They're his new best friend.
They are.
Well, just let me see it, Ace.
You roll knowledge or awareness.
I'm a brain, so I'm going to do knowledge. That's a wash, so I have a 3.
Okay. Jumping through this thing, it's like an intersection of like 6 different timelines.
It's not good.
Where we are right now, or
The
The
shards.
the fragment itself,
contains 6 different timelines.
it's like a point.
From looking at it, could he figure out how many other shards may fit with it?
Well, for this one,
Mm-hmm.
it's hard to say how it's broken. I mean, it could have been 2, it could have been 4, it could have been 6,
Okay.
that it's broken from.
I'm sure your union's real sweet and stuff, but we should probably figure this out.
Well, how do we do that?
I have no idea. Why don't you ask your mom since she doesn't want to like listen to me and stuff?
I don't know. Mom, do you know anything about these things?
No.
Is there like a volcano we can go climb up and throw them into?
I don't
think
want to get
that
stuck
works.
here. is like a
Well,
really
before
stupid
we
idea.
just kind of thought about what we wanted and it happened. Like I was hungry and we ended up in the kitchen.
Okay, so maybe we grab them and we think about shards. Now with those little shards that'll take us to them. We sound good?
Sure.
Good idea? Well, I'm sorry we had to go other Rose, Mom, but
How come you get a mom?
we all have
I always had a
moms.
mom.
You have a mom. I have a mom. We all have moms.
Just because we don't know where your mom is or if she's in jail doesn't mean
that she doesn't exist.
Or would you think she's in jail?
just
I
saying.
don't know. It could be.
Thanks a lot.
It would make a lot of sense.
Wouldn't it?
Okay, so let's grab these shards and think of other shards.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna grab the shards and think of shards.
Okay.
And with Lizula shards.
You're all touching it together.
Yes.
Yes.
Sure.
As much as he'll let us touch it.
Okay. So you map out
hmm
and you arrive in the 1920s.
hmm we totally stick out here, dudes.
How do we know it's the 1920s? Is there going to be a street guy handing a paper out going,
Yes.
it's the
With
1920s?
a newsy going. Get your headlines.
Stock market crash!
Methuselah attacks.
Methuselah attacks. Bonnie,
Again.
Yeah, again.
Bonnie and Clyde on
Have I
Pyrite.
Unwolfed by this point? Not wolfed, but
Lizard.
unlizarded by this point?
Sure. 20s. Kind of transportation they had.
They had cars.
Maltese.
Model Ts. The Model T comes up. I was afraid to say it. I was guessing that was correct, but
That's close enough.
a woman gets out, and it's a face you haven't seen in 10 years.
Mom?
Yep.
Why are you in the 1920s?
Oh, you're here.
Yeah.
I have some explaining to do. Come.
Okay, well, we're looking for shards.
I am too.
Okay, well, we can look together. It will be like a reunion. His mom's a lizard. It's really weird.
It's no weirder than you talking to the elevator.
Well, the elevator talks
Well,
back.
as long,
His
all
mom's
right, I was
probably
going to
a
say, as long as the elevator doesn't talk back.
It
but-
does. All of them talk back, you know.
Oh, so your abilities have started.
You knew about this?
Yes.
So you knew he would turn to a lizard, and that she would, I don't know, fade out or something.
You all have a gene, and we didn't know what it would mutate to.
Oh, well, I'm glad that I don't turn into a purple lizard.
It's the effect of the fragment.
Okay.
I like being a purple lizard.
Do we
should go to
have-
the streets?
Okay. So it's a.
You still exist here.
For the rich people, the Rolls Royce Phantom 1 was in 1925.
Okay.
Okay, well, do you have an apartment or something?
Yes.
Okay, let's go to your apartment.
Hop in.
Okay. I'm gonna hop in.
I thought the elevator was slow.
I'm gonna be like, gonna be driving around and be like,
Can we stop at a bookstore?
no!
We need to stop at a clothing store.
Yeah, we kind of stick out.
Can we get some
Oh,
pastries?
I have a question. Does Coca-Cola still have cocaine in
Little Miss Lady, no.
it? Well, it's worth asking. I heard it was green anyway, and that sounds gross. I like drinking green things.
You shouldn't drink Coke in the future either. In the present. Or losing
Anytime.
track of time.
Yeah.
I'm thinking how cool it would be to have some like original H.P. Lovecraft publications, like just to grab some.
No time. No time.
Okay. Well, let's go
Yeah,
get some
you're
food and then get some clothes.
You just ate.
I'm still hungry.
Yeah, you like a big monster. She throws like a. She grabs a.
Well, you said I had
Large-
time to de-lizard.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's right.
You eat so much.
So you're in a tuxedo. You probably don't stand out as much.
Yeah.
It didn't rip when he changed.
Oh,
I didn't grow.
Didn't grow.
I just turned colors and sprout horns.
We're all wearing dresses, so at least that's not bad. At least we're not wearing jeans like usual. They probably lit like cars off to jail.
So you guys ride off with Mom
Mhm.
to her place,
Mhm.
and I'll do a little epilogue here.
Mhm.
And I'm out of material.
Mhm.
Your dad is no longer at the plaza. The cops have arrested the mercenaries. Thank you. He's
Okay.
back home.
The goblins. They arrest the goblins.
He goes into his shed.
Uh-huh.
There's a little keypad with
Mhm.
like press buttons,
Yeah.
and hits it, and then a little elevator shoots down underground to
Mhm.
this large facility that you've never seen. It's a
Mhm.
scientific lab.
Yep.
He goes over to this holographic communicator. A face appears, kind of there's no details to it, and he says, "It's done. Enigma can rest. The children are off to find the other fragments."
Dun dun dun.
Is the faceless figure wearing a hood?
No, it's just
Thank goodness.
it's like one of those. It's the shape of a head, but it's done like in grids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Gideon.
Yeah, like that. But
Oh.
more grid than features.
Because Empire Strikes Back was in 1982, so it's like
Yeah, but that was in a
Daddy
galaxy
worships-
far, far away.
Yes.
Daddy worships a Sith Lord.
So anyway, that was the adventure. Hope you guys
Yay!
enjoyed it.
Yay! Turn to
It's really
lizards and
hard
berries.
to-
Yay! Attack the
Bro.
machines.
I wish I had more time to plan more into this.
Mhm.
I was busy doing other things, so.
no, I can dig it.
Yeah,
um,
but I think Fate is really easy. The first time I made a character for Fate, I was really confused by the aspects and stuff. But once you make one character in Fate and play one game, I think that it's probably the easiest system to learn. I love Evil Hat. I mean, the people there are even cool. Yeah.
That's right. We met you,
We met Fred.
Fred.
Yeah. He was a really cool dude.
Yep.
He liked talking about his weregoat.
No,
No, it was the weregoat. It was the weird alligator.
Yes.
We were telling him about Alan's weregoat,
Mhm.
and then he was talking about
His
his
weregator.
alligator.
Addressed it.
Oh my god.
So next week, we'll not be DMing. Greg will be DMing, running us through Night's Black Agents.
Mm-hmm.
Vampires are real, and you're out to get
Super
them.
spies versus vampires, but in a way that they are running the world, and we're
Mhm.
uncovering their secrets and destroying them.
Working against them.
Right.
It's it uses the gumshoe system, so a lot of very cool aspects to that. There's certain similarities to the Fate system. They have an aspect called preparedness, which is not unlike having aspects that you can evoke. You have a stat called preparedness, and you can spend a point of preparedness.
It's more of a pool, though.
Yeah, it's a pool.
Yeah.
You spend a point in it, and you can, of course, I have a sniper rifle, sniper's nest prepared at the hotel, and it's done. The other interesting aspect of it is, and I love this, is that investigation never fails. You always find
What
it.
Right.
was it? Night's Black Agent that we were playing with Greg when I went completely off the rails and we killed a vampire with coffee made out of holy water.
Yes. You injected it into its body.
Yeah, we injected it with holy water coffee.
Sweet.
Another thing too about Night's Black Agents before we wrap, I like the fact that you have to go back to you have an item, you have a place, a person that you go to keep your sanity.
Your stability.
Yeah.
Mhm. Your
Because
safe
what
place.
you see is some crazy stuff.
Yes.
But it's a really cool system. I'm really excited to actually play.
Mhm.
And
I'm excited
this
to run
season
it.
of One Shot, we have a lot of other games planned. Everyone will probably run something
Mhm.
at one point.
Mhm.
So we'll try to do this as long as we can. If you guys have any suggestions of games you want to see, Please hit us on the social media at Geek Unleashed HQ for Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
And we have an open seat for black agents, nice black agents.
Yes.
If anyone's
you're-
local and wants to play,
Yep.
and it's pre-gen, so you don't have to make a character
Right.
or really understand the system.
We'll teach you.
Yes.
Because I don't remember the system at all. I played one time.
So,
And it went off the rails. Because we
I
were
think, yeah, we try to make characters for this. It's easy to do. It just takes too much time.
Yeah,
When we're not sitting down together, we want to get right to the action. So,
yeah. And Fate takes cooperation because they have aspects that you have to work on with other people in the
Right.
fun.
and you're really supposed to build the campaign setting or the story setting together.
Yeah.
I just wanted to do something.
That's
I've
a
been sitting on
one-shot.
this idea for a while.
There's no
so.
point of us all sitting down to create a world for a one shot.
But yeah, Evil Hat has a lot of Fate supplements.
Mhm.
They put out an adventure like once a month usually. That's pay what you want on drive-thrurpg.com. There are different settings by different people, so you have different ways to approach Fate. So if you want to jump in, you can take a look. They have a lot of stuff, a lot of different settings, a lot of different cool things.
Yeah, and this system runs off of Fate Core,
Yes.
right? But there's also Fate Accelerated. So there's two different versions of Fate. They're really close. Some people like one better than the other. You can try to play both and try to see which one you prefer.
And lastly, about Shadow Century, the Centurion line. It started with Spirit of the Century, which is Fate 3.0.
Mm-hmm.
1920s pulp.
Yeah, it's pulp action. I really wanted to play it at one point, never had a chance to. And then they came out with a Fate Accelerated version of it, which is the Young Centurions, which takes place, it's them. So the Centurion Club, you're born day one of the century, 1901, I think.
Yeah.
And so all these babies got together later, and they become the Centurion Club. So the young, it's like young Indiana Jones, like that era is for
Dynamic.
yeah.
You
And then
embody an aspect of the century itself.
right.
Yeah.
And then they're actually in this, but they're 84 years old.
Mhm.
So
And we're the new blood.
right. So they're teaching the new blood just to fight the shadows of their enemies, basically. So, but I hope you guys had fun. Thanks for hanging out. Those who hung out.
Had a great time playing.
Like what you see, you haven't followed us by, just hit the follow button.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll see you next week. And soon we'll have Beats Masterminds and DD going soon.
Yep.
All right.
Later.
Good night.
Forward.